for the opportunity to celebrate with your FFA chapter today. What I love so much about FFA banquets is that they are truly a community event. I believe author Gina Greenlee summed it up perfectly when she said, "When we establish human connections within the context of a shared experience, we create community wherever we go." In other words, when we come together through FFA, our shared experience, members, advisors, alumni, and supporters create that community. This year, chapter banquets are unique. In a year of distance learning and separation, I believe many of us desire human connection and that feeling of community now more than ever. That's what tonight is for. Our banquet tonight is to celebrate each other, all of our hard work, and ignite a desire to make next year even better. My goal today is to connect with each and every one of you. While I may not be an alumni yet, or an FFA advisor yet, I've invited some very important people from my life to help me achieve this goal later. First, I want to travel back in time with you to my freshman year Olympia FFA banquet. Now, banquets across Illinois look a little different from each other. Varying locations, food choices, photo displays, or slideshows. This is what my Olympia FFA banquet looked like. As I was preparing to give the FFA creed at the banquet, guests began to arrive in the high school cafeteria. My dad, in his usual humor, had found what he thought was the best table. This table would be picked to go first through the food line. Upon realizing that it would be picked last, my dad, like a game of I Spy, took to finding pictures in the FFA emblem on his placemat. Because my dad was not an FFA member in high school, I realized that my freshman year in FFA would be a year of joyous connections for him too. His joyous connection related to the symbols found in the FFA emblem. The first symbol he pointed out was the cross-section of the ear of corn. I explained that this is the foundation of the emblem. Over the past year, my teammates and I have conducted many chapter visits with chapters across the state. One activity that we have them do involves taking the first letter of their name, putting it on paper, and then turning it into a house, or barn in many cases. The point of the activity is for members to see that they are the foundation of their FFA journey. Then, like a window on a house, they catch a glimpse into what the agriculture industry can hold. Like a driveway, they pave the way to skills in leadership, communication, and teamwork. And finally, like a door added onto the house, they invite their friends to join them on the FFA journey. Our emblem builds off of its foundation too, and my dad's about to find that out. While keeping an eye on the food line, my dad I spied the rising sun and eagle in the emblem. I explained that the rising sun represents the promise of opportunity, and the eagle reminds us of our freedom to explore the agriculture industry. Members, you are the future of agriculture. The agriculture industry has always supported you with food, shelter, and comfort. Now it continues that support through the FFA Blue Jacket. You have opened up the pasture gate to opportunity. Now you can take part in a chapter activity, run for chapter office, or explore a new career development event. Whatever you do, be 100% in the moment towards taking on new challenges, because the rising sun and eagle promise you the opportunity to do so. Not even glancing at the food line now, my dad recognized the plow and owl in the FFA emblem. I explained that the plow signifies the hard work necessary to be successful in the agriculture industry, and the owl reminds us of the knowledge needed to do so. Your school, community, and industry professionals are the backbone of your FFA chapter. They are your biggest cheerleaders. My brother and I went on our FFA journey together. Some of my favorite memories included coming home from a career development event and listening to music. Whether we placed or not, it was important to us to celebrate together. You all have worked so hard to get here. So celebrate by continuing to support each other. By this time, my dad had found all the symbols in the FFA emblem, and it was almost time for our table to get food. However, my explanation of the FFA emblem is not complete without the words agriculture education and FFA. The rising sun, ear of corn, plow, owl, and eagle provide the background and insight to the FFA's purpose. But the words agriculture education and FFA put the symbols into action and allow the completed FFA emblem to become a reminder to take pride in the opportunities and joyous connections we create. I shared with you earlier that my goal is to connect with each and every one of you. So I've invited very important people from my FFA community to help me accomplish just that.
The FFA emblem represents countless opportunities, in my opinion, for students as they get the chance to do countless activities. They have the opportunity to do community service events, compete with their teammates, and develop skills that are going to help them with their future. And I just think that is an awesome thing for FFA members to get that opportunity, that shared experience. So that's why the FFA emblem is important to me.
As an individual who didn't take FFA in high school, I was really exposed to FFA and the emblem and what it means as an adult. And when I think of FFA, I really think of community. And those two together, FFA and community, one word, I think of unity. And within a community, we are there to help one another, provide knowledge, and really lean on one another. And FFA does just that. The members of FFA are the next generation of leaders that are going to be in the community to thrive. And that's what communities need, are those types of people to stay strong.
To me, the FFA emblem is important to me because it's a big community of people who love agriculture, and it's like a big family. Everyone wants to be involved, and it's just a fun experience.
I think that emblem means leadership amongst myself and my family, everything that it taught me when I was in FFA, and mostly our three girls, having two other three girls being state officers, the journey it led them on with the leadership, the knowledge of promoting agriculture, being advocates for the youth in agriculture, but then the three of them working hard to earn their FFA degrees, their state FFA degrees. That emblem will always hold close and true to our heart. We have 5 jackets in our house right now. And I know each one of us will always be a supporter to the Olympia FFA and other FFA organizations.
Okay, Dad, what does the FFA emblem mean to you?
I didn't know when my daughter started her freshman year what the emblem meant. All I knew is when I went to high school, it was the kids in the blue jackets. But after the passion I saw that my daughter had for it and the skills she developed after starting with the creed speaking and then all of her other speaking, it helped her grow so much. And so I'm very thankful for the FFA.
I mentioned earlier how much I love seeing the differences between FFA banquets. Despite how individualized each banquet is, there are 2 things you can always count on seeing: the FFA emblem and the community of people that it brings together. Just like Gina Greenlee's quote, we have established joyous connections through FFA, our shared experience, and therefore have created community wherever we go. Thank you for allowing me to celebrate with yours.